Welcome back to the Denver Sports Betting Show. And this segment is live coming at you on Facebook. We have YouTube going on right now, so make sure you guys tune in. We've got us locked in for about 30 minutes. This segments are brought to you by our lovely folks down at Crave It Pizza Sandwich Joint and Bar. These guys are located right off of 2210 Blake Street, literally right across the street from Coors Field. We had a phenomenal opening day watch party over there, and I'm telling you guys, this pizza joint is easily one of my top two, if not number one at this point when it comes to the pizza in Colorado, in Denver. And they are letting you know that they're offering a lunch special for any two slices and a drink for $10.99, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. every single day. So get down there, get you two slices, bro. I think I had the regular pep because you can't go wrong with the pepperoni pizza. I think I had like their, it was like a bacon chicken one, which I usually don't like a lot of things on my pizza, but bro, it was fire 100%. Make sure everybody goes down there and checks it out. Once again, guys, Denver Sports Betting. I am Gilly the One. I am joined by my three co-hosts right here. Back in action is my boy Garrett Tailgate Sports. Welcome back, brother. I got Dylan, DK Evans, Bets in Denver, and then Anthony Shamlocks, Tony. Boys, it is the time. It is here. NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs. We got the ponies coming up later, which I'll let Tony, I'm sure you got a little something, cooked up your sleeve a little bit. That wasn't on the docket, but I know you got something. With that being said, boys, how you been? Dylan, what's the word, baby? How's the haircut feeling?
Feeling good. Excited for NBA playoffs.
Brother,
play-in games last night were great, both of them. I mean, just fantastic. LaMelo punching the
mascot. Even tonight's game, dude, was phenomenal, bro.
Well,
like Orlando
Sixers kind of ran away with it at the end, but
they did. But Orlando kept it in for a little bit, dude. Like I said, I was debating whether to go a little bit of live line, a little 10.5 on Orlando. I said didn't pull the trigger. Garrett, my man, 50 grand. What's up, baby? How you been? Welcome back, dude. You skipped us last week, bro. You had more pressing events.
You're muted.
Garrett,
and we're off to a hot start. Not hitting the mute button. I missed Masters Week, and I come in fully muted on the next week. What a killer I am on the sticks. Nope, I'm
don't
sorry.
Let the lies scare you, brother.
I missed Masters Week, but I will tell you, I'm kind of excited for these NBA playoffs. If last night was an appetizer to what's to come, I don't think it necessarily is, but those were two of the best basketball games I've watched in a long time from the NBA level. Those were exhilarating. So things are looking up for maybe Adam Silver. Maybe not Amazon Prime with the technical difficulties, but those were very entertaining basketball games. Those dudes were hooping, and it was entertaining through and through.
Yeah, Silver kind of cooked with the play-in, honestly.
Yeah.
Silver cooked with the play-in, dude. The script was written, baby. Anthony Shamlocks, Tony, brother, how you feeling, brother? I know we're talking about your favorite. If anybody knows Anthony Shamlocks, you know that he is a NBA doubter. But again, the playoffs bring the best out in everybody, and you can't argue that. Playoffs are what it is. Anthony Tony, how you feeling, brother?
Yeah, I love it. It only took 6 months to get some meaningful basketball games where guys are playing and wanting to win, and it's a great product when they're actually playing their starters and want to win.
Brother, you had a fun fact, right? So, like I said, on the last game of the NBA season, bro, like it was like a record, like of how many players ended up sitting the last game, dude. Well, we heard something like back in the 90s, it was like
98.
Yes, back in 98.
98, Knicks and Bulls had the 1 and 2 seed locked up. Dylan plugging his ears, he didn't want to hear it. But Jordan, Ewing, all the starters, they all played like 40 plus minutes because these guys are competitors. They want to beat each other. There was no load management back in the day. They just rolled the ball out, played basketball. Let's see who's better. Didn't matter.
Back in my day, brother. Back in my day.
Old man yelling the clouds. But good. Some entertaining games last night. But I'm not getting. It's just like it's like March Madness where the playing games are great, and then you roll the balls out, and we're going to see some 4-1, some blowout games. So I'm not getting too excited yet.
Yeah, so and again, like I said, but again, with that excitement comes great lines and good catches, which, like I said, you three are some of my most favorite, best handicappers that I have in the game. And I said, whether you like to be called that or not, you guys are. And you guys give the grease, you give the money, you give people the bag. So that's what we're here for. Listen, first game, we're going to run through these games as quick as we possibly can. Like I said, you guys have us locked in for 30 minutes right now, baby. The first game we got is the Raptors and the Cavs. The Cavs are -8. The Cavs are -345 on a money line, and the total is 218. Toronto won the last 3 against the Cavs in a regular season by an average of 11, which, again, they're still the dogs. Again, since that time, there's obviously been some changes. The Cavs are rolling on, they're rolling, man. They weren't at full strength during those matchups with them. And like I said, since then, they've added good old James Harden out there. So, guys, what are we feeling about this game? Dylan, I want you to give us that bag first, man. What we got, baby?
Yeah, I like the Cavs in this one, in this series, and in this game. The Cavs were 19-6, I think, with Harden, and the Raptors team, they're gonna have to probably throw Scotty Barnes at James Harden to guard him. And there's really no one on the Raptors. I mean, you can throw maybe Jamal Shed on Mitchell. Like, that's your best point of attack defender on the Raptors, though, and they really just don't have enough weapons and pieces to stop this Cavs team, I don't think. So I'm actually going to take. I do think the Raptors probably get one, but I took the Cavs to win 4-1 at plus 240.
Let's go, Cavs in 4-1. Garrett Gibson, my man, 50 grand tailgate sports. What you got for me, big dog?
Man, if the regular season is any indication of how these series are going to go, I just don't think the Cavs are a very serious team. I obviously they're the rightful favorites here. The Raptors team, they're a little feisty. They have a good assist to turnover ratio. They move the ball. They like to play fast and free a little bit. Have some defense. They have some defenders that could guard the perimeter a little bit. I'm kind of looking at the Raptors plus 2.5 games. You could get at minus 120. I think they steal a couple games here. It just kind of ties into my idea that the Cavs are not a serious team, man. I think they ultimately win here. But I would not be surprised to see the Raptors kind of stretch this thing out and get a little feisty here. So nothing other than just kind of my, what I've seen and how I feel about this team. But to me, I don't really trust this Cavs team. So I like Raptors plus 2.5. Give me that.
Okay.
In this series. Yeah.
I ain't mad at you. They said that's actually a pretty smart bet. Anthony Shamtoni, I see you licking your lips here, man. What do you got? Tell me something.
Yeah, so both guys made good points. I'm gonna kind of lean to following what Dylan said here. I think the Cavs they're a team that I think everybody still has in their mind last year. Them getting beat by the Pacers, and they just weren't healthy last year. They had injuries. Darius Garland was never fully healthy, and I don't really like to bet game one of a series, as far as on the spread goes. I really like kind of watch it and feel it out before, and then get a sense of whether I'm not too big of a subscriber and doing zigzag, but a profitable system was whoever loses that game one, betting them first quarter to come out and with a little bit of sense of urgency in game two has always been an angle I like to play. But these guys, they hit on kind of more the derivative markets where playing a series price or playing a series price like a 4-1 exact or a minus 1.5 or 2.5 games, something like that. So I'm kind of with Dylan. I like the 4-1 angle. I took a little bit of Cavs in 6. I think the Raptors will be feisty, but ultimately I think the Cavaliers are just too much better of a team.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Like I said, I definitely don't disagree with you. I think the Cavs will kill it. I mean, again, here's the thing, man. The Cavs are 19-7 with the addition of James Harden onto their lineup. So these boys are balling out. And Harden, again, this is I feel like this is almost do or die for him at this point. Again, the journeyman, right? The dude from team to team to team. But you know what, Garrett, you made an interesting point, man. I definitely think Toronto Raptors can possibly steal a couple away. For the plus 2.5, and that hook is extremely important at a minus 120, minus 135. That would definitely be a smart bet. So I honestly like that, man. So I'm going to agree with you. I'm definitely going to go with that. On to our next game, man. Let's go ahead and talk about the best in the West, baby. The Timberwolves versus the Denver Nuggets. Nuggets are -6. The Nuggets are minus 240, and the total is 232. Listen, third time in the last 4 years that the Nuggets has faced Minnesota. So again, this all Ant knows, bro, is Jokic playoff ball, baby. As you know, the last couple of years hadn't went the Nuggets' way, so to speak. But with that, man, I think the history between these teams, as long as Ant can stay on the floor, dude, personally, I like this series to go over 5.5. Again, I like the Nuggets in 5, but I honestly think that as long as Ant can stay healthy and stay on the floor, they will make this a competitive game and possibly bring it to 7. But again, I like the over 5.5 with the Nuggets obviously closing it out. My man Dylan, give me some grease, man. What do you like about this series?
Yeah, I like the Nuggets in the series. I mean, this is the best offense we've probably seen from the Nuggets, and obviously Ant's dealing with that runner's knee. But with the Timberwolves, I mean, compared to last year, I mean, they lose and they lose Nall, they lose Mike Conley is really not playable anymore, and Alexander Walker being their most improved player and probably the best point of attack defender on that team. I think they lose a lot in who can guard Jamal Murray. And also, I mean, it just seems every time Jokic and Gobert match up, Jokic just completely destroys them. I mean, the past 5 games, he has 35, 56, 27, 25, 34, and 61 the past 6 games. And
And 61.
and I took Jokic to be the top point scorer in the series plus 110.
Mm.
I mean, Gobert, he's just every time they get in the playoffs, I mean, he's unplayable on offense. You know, if I'm the Nuggets and I want to win the series, I completely sell out on Ant. You may Gobert beat you inside. I mean, anytime he catches the ball down there, he's just completely like discombobulated. He
Exactly.
has no offense. He can barely dribble the ball. You got to make the other guys beat you. They really don't have any good playmakers. I do think this one. I like it to go to 7, honestly. If Ant is healthy, but I think a lot of it depends on his health.
Let's go. I agree with you completely, man. I think I said Gobert. He's not going to be an X factor in this game, like in this series. Absolutely not. Especially because the Nuggets know that they are going to have to step it up on defense. Garrett, give me something, man.
I mean, the knock on this Denver team all season is their defense, right? And this is kind of a narrative street take here, but I just feel like, okay, it's playoffs now. They're gonna like lock in, kind of dig their heels in, flip the switch. It's kind of what I'm banking on. I think their defense is gonna improve a little bit. A lot of their defensive woes have came in from like allowing corner threes and like 3-point regression. I think is due maybe in the playoffs here. So I don't think their defense is necessarily as bad as it has been statistically all season. I like Denver here big time. You know, you could look at the history between these teams. You know, it's kind of a nasty history. I know the Timberwolves got them. What was it? A couple years ago, or whatever, at home. But Minnesota, they have a good defense. I don't think they have the offensive firepower to keep up with this Nuggets offense. Nuggets are the number 1 efficient offense in the league. They have like the best assist to turnover ratio. So when you slow things down, the defense really locks in, turns into a half-court game. Got the best player on the planet, Nikola Jokic. I mean, I think he's going to control the pace. Denver's just going to generate better shots every position. So I like the Nuggets. And my favorite bet in this series is the Nuggets to win in 6. That's at plus 450. You know, that means that they have to close it out on the road, which is not an easy task. But if you look at the Nuggets all season, they've been a better team on the road as it is. You know what I mean? So I think plus 450 is a decent price on the Nuggets to win this series in 6. So that's what I'm writing.
Let's go. I like to hear it. Sham Tony, give me some, baby. You know you're all about the Nuggets. Come on, dog.
I am about the Nuggets. I think they're one of the most kind of disrespected teams in the league right now. It's all about this. It's all about the Spurs, all about the Thunder, and people take too much away from the regular season. And what have I said all year? The regular season, it really is meaningless. If you're putting numbers and stats into that because you've got too much load management, you guys got sitting out, games don't matter, guys don't play a full season, you're not getting anything out of those numbers. So I like to throw it out and look at, hey, when these teams are at full strength, we saw it last year. I mean, the Nuggets with they fired Malone, they got rid of their GM, they had a hurt Gordon, and they went 7 and toe to
And they
toe
still
with the
get runs. They
Thunder,
still gave them a
right?
run. Exactly.
And they got better this year, and they're better this year. They can stretch the floor better and score. So I think, taking the Nuggets now, do they have enough in the end to get to the Thunder and beat them? I don't know, but when you look at the price, the path, I just think the Spurs, they're getting all the buzz, but they're still young. They're still, they're not as experienced as the Nuggets. So when you look at the Nuggets getting plus 650 to win the West, plus 1100 to win it all, I think they're gonna beat the Spurs, even though they won't have home court. So that is where the value is. For them to get double the price of what you're getting with the Spurs, and I think they're the better team. That's where the value is for me. So I do think that I don't really want to lay the 350 here on this. I've kind of thrown it in a parlay with some of the other series just to kind of get the juice down a little bit. But I think everybody's just sleeping on this Nuggets team, and they are really good, finally healthy, and I don't think they're gonna have any trouble with the T Wolves, honestly. And again, the health is a concern, and if he's not 100%, they really have no other buttons to push.
Listen, man, don't be talking about SGA and the Thunder, brother. I don't want to hear any words about that, brother. You know how many triple doubles to 2022 that SGA has had since 2022? He's had 0. He's zonked out. Okay. You know how many triple doubles Jokic has had since 2022? 135. I don't want to hear anything about the Thunder this year.
I agree with you. I agree.
Yeah. I don't want to hear Thunder talk anymore. Let's go to our third game, guys. Let's talk about the Hawks and the Knicks. We got about let's do a couple minutes here. Like I said, we'll take a couple minutes and we'll take a quick break. But we get the Hawks and the Knicks. The Knicks are -5. The Knicks are -215, and the total is 216.5 for this first game. Listen, the Hawks large on defense, right? As we know, the Knicks kind of struggle when it comes to the height differences. When it comes to a heavily defensive team, I don't know if the offense can exactly keep up with them. So, with that being said, Dylan, I want to go to you first, man, on this game, okay? Because for some reason, I think you were going against the Nuggets last game. Real quick, were you going against the Nuggets last game?
No. I think I agree with what Anthony said. I think the Nuggets have a chance to, win the West and go to the finals, and even win the finals. They've really hit their form. They have one of the best offenses in the league. I mean, probably one of the best offenses ever. I mean, look, they're a good team. Like, it's going to be a close series. I wouldn't be surprised though, no matter which way it went.
Talk to me in the Knicks, baby. What do you got?
Well, I kind of like the Hawks +1.5 here. You get it at even money. And it really just depends on being able to stop Jalen Brunson. And the Hawks maybe have like one of the best formulas for that. I mean, they have Dyson Daniels and Nickeil Alexander-Walker, who I mentioned earlier was on the Timberwolves. Great point of attack defender, can kind of do everything.
And Kuminga,
I do kind of I look okay, yeah. Kuminga maybe every like 10 games he can give you like a 9-point run, but he's not doing. I'm not worried about Kuminga. I do worry about this Hawks offense maybe becoming stagnant versus this Knicks team. I don't know. It's the playoffs. They're young. They don't have a lot of playmakers. I worry about Jalen Johnson. His handles really aren't that good, so I don't know how it's going to translate to the playoffs. I did take the Hawks to win the series 4-3 at +800 as well, just because I think the Knicks, if there's going to be an upset, I think it could be this. I think the Hawks defense can just really give them trouble, and I don't trust this Knicks team. This Hawks defense, it's all the offense is all Brunson pretty much, and I don't know if I can trust just Cat to get it done.
Yeah. Correct, and the Knicks have been turning up at the right time, man. So, like I said, I don't know if.
And I'm also not ssure I'm a believer in this Knicks team being like the 8th best defense in the league. I don't know. I don't know. I know that's like statistically true, but I don't know if it's going to hold in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's all regular season numbers. It's all fugazi.
Exactly. When it comes to the playoffs, forget about it. To that point, Anthony Shamlocks, what do you like about the series, man?
Yeah, I think the Hawks are getting a little bit of love just because of the way they've kind of closed out the season. Obviously, this was a team that was 27-31 once upon a time, but they really just strung a lot of wins together against a lot of tanking teams. I do think New York is the class. I do think New York will eventually kind of get it done. Those play a little bit difficult to trust at times, but I just don't. As I'm looking, at these first round matchups, I don't really see any of the. It's hard to. There's going to probably eventually be one, but it's hard to pick and spot which one's going to be an upset. Maybe if a certain team comes out of the East, possibly we could have an 8-1 upset. But I don't think they're going to get the Knicks here. But I do think it is going to go 6 or 7. So I would probably take the Hawks maybe at like a +1.5 games, something around that nature, because they will get some games on this Knicks team for sure.
Okay, I said I ain't mad at that. Garrett, give me something nice, baby.
No, I know we're running short on time here. Simple for me.
We'll go to 20 minutes about for NBA, and if we have to spill over, that's fine too. Like I said,
but simple for me. I haven't bet anything in here. I don't see a lot of value on the board. I mean, if you want to bet the Knicks, you got to lay a 1.5 games, and I'm not willing to really do that. I know playoff Brunson and Cat. That on paper are the best players in the series. So, I think the Knicks get it done, but I can't tell you how or when they do so. So I don't really have anything in here.
You holding off on this one. I like that. See, that's smart strategic betting, man. See, gamble responsibly. If you have a gambling problem, call our text 1-800-GAMBLER. Listen, me personally, after all that, I think Cat and the Knicks get it done, bro. I would like to take the Knicks -1.5 on the series spread at -120. I think that's kind of a safe bet for me personally, and I think the Knicks will end up kind of pulling away on a 2-game lead because, again, like Dylan had mentioned, I don't know if the Atlanta offense can really keep up, right? I know defense wins championships, but still in the NBA, you got to provide some sort of offense, man. So give me the Knicks, give me Cat. After all that, all day, every day, man. Come on, forget about it. Last and final game, the Rockets and the Lakers, man. This should be something banging, but listen, we're about 19-20 right now. I want to take No breaks. You know what? Let's just go all gas, no breaks, brother. Forget about the break, dude. Okay. Well, when we get to NHL, we'll get to NHL because I know Sham Tony really wants to. He's biting his teeth. He wants to get to the NHL so bad right now. Let's go Rockets and Lakers, man. Let's go Rockets -5.5. Rockets are -225, and the total is 207 for the first game. Listen, this was supposed to be an anticipated matchup. Obviously, the Lakers are without Luka. They're without Austin Reeves. They're a banged up team. And do the script writers and Adam Silver have the Lakers going further than this? What are your guys' thoughts? What do you think? I'm going to go straight to you, Anthony Shamlock. Tony, what do you got for me, big dog?
Yeah, it's unfortunate that, no Austin Reeves, no Luca to start. If they come back, will they come back? What kind of magic did Luca get over there in Spain? So I don't think
Yeah, bro, he's
he's
in
going to be
Spain
come
out there
back.
doing some sort of acupuncture, bro. I don't know what he's doing out there, but he might come back crazy on the game too, bro. Like,
Well, the Rockets better not mess around, because if there is a chance that this series extends a little bit and he does come back in like a 2-2 series in a week and a half, so they got to get on him early. They're obviously starting on the road, so if the Lakers can at least get a split, maybe they got a chance at him coming back. But without them, obviously, and LeBron being the show, he can get out a win or two. But I don't have anything in the series as well. Again, they're another team. I might as well give it out, because I think that, I'm not a fan of, I'm playing more of the series prices, and I just don't see. Again, it seems like, just like with my Masters parlay, where one guy I knew was definitely not going to make it. Thanks a lot, Bob McIntyre. But when you look at this, when you look at the series prices here, I put them all just in a series parlay for the Celtics, the Spurs, Rockets, Cavs, and the Nuggets. And it pays a little bit over even money, plus 106. I think the Nuggets are the biggest question mark of all those to win the series. So rather than just playing the -350, I'll take them, and we're essentially, I think, getting the Nuggets at around an even money, because again, I really think, as we see in the first round, I don't really see a dog upset. Inevitably, will there be one? Possibly, but I just can't. I don't know if you guys got any of these dogs upsetting in a series, but I just can't see it. Especially in a 7-game series, if they go back to 5 games, which will never happen, gives a little bit of a chance for one of these guys to stub their toe. But the more games you play, the more the cream rises to the top, and if they can stretch it to, they stretch it to 7 with the better team getting the home game. We just don't see a lot of these upsets happen in these 7-game series in the first round.
listen, I see Dylan gritting his teeth, bro. Dylan's out here ready to get your butt, dude. He's ready, brother. What do you like about this series, man? What do you got?
I just think the Rockets are way too physical for this team. The Lakers are going to roll out there like the first 3 games. Like Luka's at least going to be out the first 3 games. I think maybe they can try and still win, but I mean, we're looking at like DeAndre Ayton, Jake LaRavia, Luke Kennard, Roy Hachimura, Marcus Smart, and like 40-year-old LeBron. I just don't know who like the Lakers can throw out there. But this Rockets defense is just too good. They're too physical for the guys the Lakers are going to roll out there. I honestly think it's a sweet 4-0. It's sad that Reeves and Luke are out, but I don't think the Lakers really stand a chance in this series. Like it's just too much of a mismatch. It's like it's like the Wizards team.
Do you have out of all the series, any upsets, anybody that's not favored, or who could you even see?
I think the Knicks win in 7, but I do think the Hawks are the one team that can pull an upset in the first round. Just because of the fact that they can maybe really slow down Brunson with the 2 guard defenders.
Garrett, what do you got to say about this, man?
I'm with you guys, man. I don't see a lot of hope for the Lakers here. Houston, they're just going to dominate the shot volume. They took a page out of down the street, the Houston Cougars. They're the best offensive rebounding team in the league, right? That's what the Cougars do. That's what they do. I guess some boys just know how to get offensive rebounds down there in Houston. They're just going to get more shots, more possessions than the Lakers. Obviously, without Reeves and Luka, it's a tall order for this Lakers team to keep this series competitive. I did lay the 4.5 with the Rockets in game 1, just kind of playing injury merchant, trying to get in front of the line move. Just once, it's everyone realizes and knows for certain that those guys are going to be out, the line's going to move a little bit. I think it's 5.5 now. I'd still lay it, man. I just think this Houston team, like Dylan and Shams both said, like they're just going to be just kind of too much. They're just going to get more shot attempts in the game. They're going to just rebound better. And then they have elite shot maker and Kevin Durant, obviously, that is going to kind of handle business there on the offensive side. Even though they are kind of a messy offensive team, I think they hold it down with their defense and generate enough shot volume to kind of overwhelm the Lakers here. Lakers probably they may be still a game or two, but Houston's going to cruise this series until they just meet their oblivion death in the next round and meet the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Yes, like I said, you are our local resident OKC guy. Listen, man, I'm going the opposite way, brother. Something about the script and Adam Silver in the NBA. They need the ratings. They need the love, brother. Okay, Los Angeles Lakers, baby, 4-3, bro. Exacta, my boy, at plus 800. This series goes.
That's only plus 800.
Plus 800, and that's what I'm telling you. That's a fishy line. That is the most fishy line that I have seen in a very long time. Give me the Lakers in 7 at plus 800 with the exacta Lakers 4-3. I'm crazy, but I'm telling you right now, Adam Silver and the league needs it, guys. All gas.
So
no
you know
break.
what? And for you guys, I was going to say, for you guys that don't know, plus 800, that means you bet $100 on the Lakers, you will win 0.
Listen, bro, I'm gonna throw a quarter of a unit at it. I'm gonna throw a quarter of a unit at it because why not, brother? Like I said,
But
Anthony,
what is the Lakers?
You might as well throw that
victory
quarter
then?
into a wishing fountain.
what do they have? They have
Don't
the
make that
refs.
the same juice,
They
bro.
have the refs. They have Adam Silver behind their back. They have LeBron James. Okay, as much as LeBron James hater I am, again, same thing. He's gonna go out swinging. He has no choice but to go out swinging and go out fighting. Okay, I'm telling you right now. And then again, Luka's coming back from his Spain acupuncture that he's doing over there, bro. They're gonna do something weird to him, brother. They're gonna give him back a whole like a mechanical leg, bro. He's gonna come back looking like a freaking. He's gonna look like an android out there, bro. Okay. Listen, guys.
LeBron is gonna go out swinging. He's just gonna go out and play golf in Houston. He's on golf now.
Memphis. He'll be out in Memphis, brother. Okay, we got about 4 minutes or so, so we're gonna run through this really quick. Again, we're gonna run through every NHL series right now. So I think we'll save that for our next week's episode. But I want you guys each to give me your series on which you like the best. Again, as we know, the NHL is the NHL, brother. So we have Pittsburgh, Philly, we have Dallas, Minnesota, we have Carolina, Ottawa, and we have Tampa, Montreal, and then Buffalo and Boston. I want each of you guys to give me your best series and your best bets out there. Anthony Shantonis, I'm gonna go for you first, brother. What do you like? What's your first and best bet that you have out of all these series?
Yeah, best bet. I do like the Wild to upset the Stars. I think that year after year we've the Stars that have been in the thorn in the side
Right.
of the Avalanche, and I just don't really trust the goaltending with the Stars. I know Ottinger, he gets a lot of hype and love, but I think the Wild are finally healthy. They've had injuries year after year, and we've seen that line continuously coming down. They're about minus 104. We're seeing now for the Wild as that's come down, as some money's come in on the Wild, and I think those teams are very, very even, and I do think the Wild will upset the Stars. That's my play in the West. And out east, I'm gonna ride these Habs. They had the shot to wrap up home ice last night against Tampa, and they blew it in a game against Philly where they had no reason to play for a win. But I do still think everybody's really, I think, over hyping and overvaluing the Tampa team just because of their history, and obviously Cooper's a great coach. But I do think that the Canadiens team, when you look at it, and that barn's going to be rocking. I do like a lot of dogs. When it comes to these series, unlike the NBA, NHL, tighter, where you're getting a lot of these 3-2, 2-1 games. There's more upsets. So I'm still riding the Canadians. I gave it out a week or two ago. They're still sitting out there at plus 3,500 at some books out on the East, because I think when you look at that Eastern Conference, I still don't think the Sabres. It's a great story, but they're still young. They're still haven't done it yet. So I'm going to take a shot with Canadians. I think it's got the most value on the board still at 3,500, and also to win the East.
Rematch of the 2021 Stanley Cup Final. Garrett, my boy, what do you got, man? What are your best bets for all these series?
Man, you stole the words out of my mouth. My favorite series price is the Wild. I think they knock out the Stars here, man. To the delight of our Avalanche here. I do think, for all the reasons Sham said, I think the Wild are the bet there. You get them plus money. shop around for that. That's my favorite bet in the playoffs so far. I know we're still waiting out a couple seedings here on the other side, but and then other than that, man, I haven't made any futures really recently. I have some Sabres prices sitting on from the last time we talked about hockey, where Sham was high on them. I've been hearing a lot of buzz about them. Found some outlier prices on them, but other than that, man, the Avalanche have been head and shoulders clearly the best team, in the league in this season. But we know once the playoffs come, it's a different ballgame. So I hate writing chalk in the NHL playoffs. But I'm not really trying to put a bunch of my bankroll up to bat against the Avs here, long on the futures. But I'm going to go this series to series, game by game. But my favorite series price is definitely that Wild at plus money.
And the good thing too for the Avs, I think, if the Stars and Wild does go deep, which it probably will go 6 or 7 games, I think the Avalanche can make kind of quick work of the Kings or whoever they end up seeing first round.
Absolutely. Come in with rest advantage.
Yeah.
So you guys both agree. Yeah, you guys both agree that the league has figured out Dallas, because again, the Wild hasn't won a series since 2015. So that's kind of, listen, I like where you guys' heads at. And like I said, I think the Dallas Stars, that would be the best case scenario for the Avalanche. There's no question there, because we don't want to see, Avs don't want to see Dallas, because that's just a head-on-head match, right? Yeah. Dylan, man, get some money, man. Get the people a bag, brother. What do you like?
The only NHL bet I have is from the same series. I'm going to take the Wild Stars to go to 7 games plus 210. These are two of the best teams in the NHL. Like you said, the Wild haven't won since 2015. They're hungry for a win. The Stars are going to want to advance, face the Avalanche again. I think this one's going 7. I just don't see any way it doesn't go 7. I like it plus 210. You can get it plus money there.
Ooh, short and sweet and to the point, brother. See, I like that. See, Anthony Shantoni, take some notes from Dylan's book, brother. Good God, dude.
Just give us the plays, man. It's good job.
As always, I appreciate you three for joining me, man. Giving the people what they really want, what they really need, which is that bag, getting that money. Once again, folks, make sure you guys stop down at Crave It Pizza Joint, because I'm telling you right now, these guys are going to be showing all the games, all the action, whether it's NBA, NHL. And like I said, I think we are going to probably be doing some sort of events down there. That's kind of in the works right now, given the pending schedule of certain things. But keep your eyes locked into all of our social channels, and then same thing on the DSB betting board on Instagram. These guys are giving you the best of the best and the best plays. Again, all positive units. There's no question that these three know what they're doing, and they're located here directly in Denver. And again, make sure you follow all their socials, which is listed right here: Sham_locks, Bets in Denver _, and then Tailgate Sports. And then obviously Gilly the One for that crazy grease talking about Lakers winning 7. I mean, listen, I'm just saying, throw a little quarter out there. You never know, okay? Listen, Crave It once again, right across the street. Crave It Pizza and Sandwich Joint and Bar. Great location. They're literally right across the street from Coors Field, where you can go ahead and catch you a nice little lunch special, any 2 slices and a drink for $10.99, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. every single day, baby. Get money, get paid. Do you guys have any last thoughts, any last words?
And no, one more. Days? Go ahead.
No, for what? What do you got? What do you got?
Me? I got nothing, baby. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you, bro.
It's never too early to get down on a future for next year's college basketball. So I took a little homer bet here. Indiana Hoosiers plus 6,600. Reason why right now they're literally building the home team. But what did we see? What did we see Michigan do in year 2?
I guess I'm not the only crazy one. I'm not the only crazy one.
Michigan year 2, they went to the portal. Literally got a team of guys that were not on the team this year. That's what IU's got to do. We know they got the money. They've got the history of that program. They've already, as the portal's been open, they've already brought in a lot of good recruits, good players, and hey, get on them now. It's only going down.
Dylan, you got any craziness to spew, dude? You match?
Yeah. I got one. I'm just gonna take Michigan to win. I'm gonna take Michigan to win at plus 600 next year. Duke Harris, he's coming to Michigan. They're gonna be stacked again. So
Garrett, what do you got, bro? You got Ohio State, or who you got? Not Ohio State. It was who are you heavy on, bro? You were heavy on somebody in Ohio, weren't you?
Nope.
Who are you heavy on?
That wasn't me, bro. Wrong guy.
Iowa State.
I haven't bet any college basketball futures, but I mean, I could take a piece out of that Indiana. That makes a lot of sense. They just got the influx of money, winning the national championship. They got the buzz. They're naturally a basketball school. They're gonna have a lot of buzz, a lot of recruiting. I could jig with that, but no, a little early for me here.
Hey, Sean,
Landscape of college basketball, we don't know anything. So you go up to Blackhawk and play roulette or craps, bro. Don't waste your money.
Hey, hi ho yos, baby. Come on now. Get them yos in, baby. All right, boys. Listen, thank you guys for joining us. And again, as always, we will see you guys next week. Appreciate the late night views and all you guys tuning in. Get money, get paid. We'll see you guys next week. Let's go.